episode of Take Room, y'all. What is going on, guys? You guys are doing awesome and amazing, guys. So if you are new, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you like it, like, subscribe, make sure you hit that bell button so you don't miss any videos of mine, y'all. How you like the blue hair? Well, I had blue for a little bit, but I did some locks, y'all. I did it myself. But it was my first time, so next time doing them again, I know what I would do differently, but I like it. Comment down below and let me know what you think. First time locks and all that. But anyway, y'all, let's get into it. So, as you guys know, what's going on over the internet, this kind of inspired me to do this video. You know what I mean? So let's talk brand names. So, of course, as you guys seen, all these ladies were on social media talking about, oh, if your man doesn't do this, if your man doesn't buy you this, then he's not this. If he doesn't do this, then you should do that. All kind of crazy stuff. So let's talk about name brand bags, shoes, purses, clothes, just name brands in general, y'all. Ladies, leave your comments down below and let me know, like, how do you feel about all these big name brands and things like that? And does the brand name make you? So yes, you can go buy you a Gucci bag, you can go buy you a Louis bag, Machino, and all this Birkin and stuff like that. But what does it make you feel like? Like, how does buying an expensive bag make you feel? Does it make you feel like you got money? Does it make you feel empowered? Does it make you feel like you're worth something? Like, comment down below and let me know, what does having an expensive designer brand make you feel? You know what I mean? But honestly, I just believe that, just depending on who you are. Granted, all these celebrities can post about them buying Birkin bags, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, all these kind of brands because they got it. Of course, they're I'm about to say superhero. They are celebrities, they rappers, singers, big influencers, and they got the money. Of course, they did what they had to do to get to where they need to be able to buy these bags. But for the average person like you and I, you guys see all these celebrities posting about these big name bags and stuff, and you feel like, you know what, I need to get me a little Birkin bag too, I need to get me a little Gucci clutch too. And it's like, stop. Pause and think about it. Can you afford that? Can your situation afford that? Can your bank account, your finances afford that? Because that's something that people don't think about. And growing up, I witnessed a lot of people just trying to keep up with the times and the fashion, the style. Listen, I get it, but who are you trying to impress? If you don't have the money to get these $40,000 Birkin bags and Gucci's and stuff like that, yes, because I had to look it up. I had to see how much does a Birkin bag cost, honestly, because I'm not really into, like, I like material things, don't get me wrong, but I'm not really into, like, buying all these expensive name brand stuff, because it's like, eventually maybe I'll get something here and there, but it doesn't faze me, you know what I mean? So growing up, a lot of people had to, ooh, you're a little ashy today, girl. But anyway, growing up, I had to see people try to live up to a certain expectation or standard because of a certain name brand. So, for example, back in high school, coming up, everybody had the True Religions, the Robin jeans, the Prada shoes, Jordans, and BB belts, Aeropostales, and all these kind of things, right? So it's like, oh, and then eventually one brand will slack and go down. For example, Aeropostale was popping for a time. And then, it had its time. So if somebody see you rocking Aeropostale jeans or sweats and not some trues, niggas is going to be like, yo, what you wear? Like, you still rocking Aeropostale, things like that. So it makes you feel like, damn, I'm in school, everybody wearing these expensive things. Let me go see if I can find $600 for a damn BB belt. It was ridiculous. And it'd be like, I used to be in school with niggas. I don't want to say niggas, but I was in school with niggas. And some girls too, they weave popping, got all this stuff going on, the Adidas suit, all that. Yo, you got $1? Yo, you got some gum? I'm like, bruh, do you see what's on your feet? Do you see what's on your ass? Do you see what's on your belt? You got some BB jeans on, True Religions, some Pradas and Jordans and all that stuff. Fancy, looking like you about to go do a whole photo shoot in high school. But you asking me for $1? You asked me for some gum and 50 cents. It's like, it was all backwards, okay? So at the end of the day, it just goes to your priorities. Don't want to work your ass off to buy these expensive bags just to show off to other people who don't even care about you, who don't even care what kind of bag you got. Like, if you're not doing it for you because you deserve it, you want to treat yourself, fine. But don't be out here trying to hustle and bustle and working extra shifts and hours just so you can buy a damn Birkin bag and be broke. What's the point of having these Gucci, Louis, Birkins, and Machinos and all that stuff if we ain't got nothing to put in it? You know what I mean? It's just crazy. It just bugs me out sometimes. Nothing against people who want to shop it. Listen, if you got it, by all means, go ahead and do it. I mean, that's fine. I was just thinking to myself, even if I become a millionaire, I don't know if I'm dropping $50,000 on a bag now. I don't know, because that's a guard. You know what I mean? But then again, it depends. You don't want to be like, you know, cheat with yourself and tight clutch fists with money. Always keep your hands open. You know what I mean? You got to have a good relationship. Because a lot of people have a bad relationship with money, believe it or not. You know what I mean? I had to learn how to build a good relationship with money. You know what I mean? But I'm not saying be tight fists. It's just, you know, hey, if you got it and you want to do it, go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? That's why I said, me, I don't even know if I want to drop $50,000 on one bag. Like, come on, I could buy like 20 bags from a different. That's Kalia. 20 bags from a different name brand, things like that. And you know what? Hey, whatever floats your boat. But my point that I'm trying to make is, guys, stop trying to live and keep up with the times to the point where it just makes you look even more worse. Stop trying to flaunt for social media and the internet. No one cares on the internet how many Birkin bags you have. And behind, you know, Instagram and Facebook, if you broke, you struggling, you can't find where you're gonna get your next meal from, F a Birkin bag. Nobody cares about no Gucci bag or whatever. I don't even know all the brands, honestly. This year, I ain't even gonna lie, I just started to figure out what all these big designer brands are, because I never really paid attention to it. You know what I mean? But don't go broke trying to impress people or keep up with the times. Because I get it. It seems like it's a competitive lifestyle we're in right now. The songs on the radio, the artists they got, all they do is talk about, you know, jewelry, bags, and money, and buying all this stuff. So you feel like, well, damn. You know what I mean? This is what the time we're in. Let me keep up with the times and make sure I keep me a Rolex and a bag and all that stuff. So guys, do not let these big influencers, if you will, celebrities, make you feel like you have to compete with other people, because you don't. I see too many people, especially here. I live in New York City. You know what I mean? I'm in the Bronx, New York. So it's, I mean, you know, it could be better, you know what I mean, here in the Bronx, but I see too many people trying so hard. Like, why are you spending all this money on Balenciagas and you still living in your mom's house? You know what I mean? You spend all this money on Jordans and PS5s and you ain't got, you know, you under somebody else's roof. You know, it's just all about priorities. So many people here, born and raised in the Bronx, New York, trying so hard to keep up with what's going on, or trying so hard to buy all these things to impress no one. So the point of buying it is, let me go to school, show off, and look cute. Maybe somebody knows me. And you tight because you picked a day to go to school and nobody came to school. You don't spend all that money trying to look cute. And it's like, come on, for what? When you could have saved the money, helped your moms out, the house that you're staying in anyway. I don't know what you're trying to flex for, you know what I mean? It's just like, a lot of people be flexing out here, you know? And again, no shade, no judgment. It's just what I've been growing up seeing, and what I see now is just like even more worse. So it was like, if you ain't, you know, ladies, I heard someone say, ladies, if you don't want yourself a Birkin bag, something's wrong with you. Man, if you don't want yourself a Rolex watch or a G-Wagon or whatever the case is, something's wrong with you. No, nothing is not wrong with you. If you choose to save your $40,000 or $500,000 instead of buying a bag on that, if you choose to save that, is up to you. You can definitely still get fly, you know what I mean, and don't have to spend that much money. You know what I mean? You need to bring it down a little bit. Just to not stay in your means, because that's the problem. A lot of people tend to live beyond their means. This is just me. Okay, comment down below and let me know how you feel. I just felt like I wanted to just touch on this subject, because it's just like every now and then it'll pop up, but it's been going on for a long time. So many people trying to impress other people that truly don't even care about them. You know what I mean? Impress other people that is really not for you. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Honestly, I feel like I'm going to be, no, not to be like any racial thing or whatever the case is, but think about it. You see Steve Jobs, you see, who else is big? Amazon, Jeff Bezos, you see, who else? Some other, you just, what's his name? Guy who made Facebook. Things of that nature. You see a lot of Caucasians, if they are rich or they are billionaires, millionaires, you will never know, because they don't flex and flaunt for everybody. They be wearing their little Walmart shirts, their little Champion sneakers and little pants, little sweats, And you know, they just keep it short and sweet, unless of course they got meetings and things like that. They put the little tuxedo and stuff on. But at the end of the day, my point is, they do not do all that designer show off kind of thing. Only people who do that is, you said it, I mean, my people, black people. And there's a lot of black people who do that. So if you are black and you do not do that, I mean, hey, kudos to you. But I'm just, again, not being judgmental or nothing like that. But this is what I see. This is what I personally see. I see a lot of black people flexing and flaunting for people who don't care about them, spending their last to buy all these designer stuff and still wind up broke and shit it out at the end. And I see a lot of Caucasian people who are conservative on what they spend their money on, but still they know that they got money in the bank. But everybody outside don't have to know that. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's how I'm gonna be. Like, I mean, you gonna look at me like, hey, like Nino Brown said, I forgot what he said. What he said? He said something about when you get rich, act like you broke, or whatever the case is, something like that. But again, there's nothing good about being broke. You know what I mean? We will never be broke another day in our life. But it's just how you go about things, y'all. Just don't be flexing and flaunting for people who don't even care about you. I had to learn that towards the end of like getting out of high school into college. Once I got to college, I didn't care. I was not trying to impress you niggas. I know you bees. But it was just like, okay, it's kind of too much now. You know what I mean? Especially you in high school. Where you getting this money from? I mean, that's what I couldn't get. Granted, some people's parents work great, good jobs. But living in the Bronx, New York, like, where you getting this money from? To buy Birkin bags and what's that, Michael Kors and all these. I was like, hold up. Because I surely wasn't, you know what I mean? I'm not saying, you know, thank God that, you know, I had a roof over my head, but, you know, grandma was trying to make, you know, ends meet, but I was not coming to school with no big designer stuff. I mean, sometime back then I felt like, well, damn, why I can't afford to buy me a True Religion belt or, you know what I mean, whatever the brands were back then, polos and stuff like that. But then I was like, you know what, I'm not really missing nothing. Because trust me, you can go shop on a little regular stores and still look cute and nobody will have to know it's not name brand. And then again, people will still get fly and it don't have to be name brand. So I guess it just depends on you. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, so there's nothing wrong with spoiling yourself. But yes, definitely, I'm for spoiling yourself because trust and believe, I spoil, you know, myself when I got the chance to. But I mean, I wasn't gonna be like dumb, spending $20,000 on a bag knowing I couldn't afford it. You know what I mean? Just because I had the, but just because you have the money, say you got $20,000 in your hand, just because you have the money doesn't mean you can afford it. You can have 20 G's in your hand right now, but you still have this to pay, bills to pay, a roof to maintain, and all these kind of things. So if there's somebody who would have $20,000 in their hand and go buy a bag with it and have nothing to put in it and nothing after that, you need some help managing your money, because that's just absolutely ridiculous, and I will never do something like that. Okay, now, yeah, so it just depends on your priorities. Again, celebrities got it, big influencers got it. If you have your own business you've been building for years and you're doing really great right now, you got it. But for those of you who do not have it, you still working a job, you're still in school, you're still living with your parents, you're still probably living on your own but still struggling to make ends meet, you do not have it. Okay, I encourage you just to don't get so caught up in the hype of what the world and society is presenting to us these days. Take your time, work your business, run your business, save your money, save your coins, collect your coins, and eventually, yes, I believe you will be able to buy you whatever you want to buy. You know, again, if you want to spend 40 G's on a Birkin bag, go ahead, you deserve it, honey. But as of now, for the average person who's just trying to come up, the average person who's trying to build their self mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially, save your money, girl. Do not go flexing to buy no bag to prove nothing to nobody. Buy you some bundles for all that. You know, bundles cost like $200 anyway. You know what I mean? I'd rather buy bundles and stuff. Bundles than, you know, spend that much money on the bag. But then again, $200, you can get some bundles and a bag, depending on where you go. But I might do a video on that. You know, how to budget fly. How to fly budget. How to look fly on a budget, y'all. Because a lot of people are getting too caught up in the mix of living up to a certain standard, guys. You don't have to spend 20 G's on those sneakers, on no bag, on no sweater, on no shirt. You know what I mean? Just do what you can now while you are where you at. You know what I mean? So that was the point of this video, just to encourage you guys to, well, also to get your thoughts on what you think about these big designer brands. Like, How do you feel about spending a stack on a bag, a clutch, a watch, or a shirt? You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, like I said, if I had it, or let me correct that, when I get to where I want to be, of course I'm going to spoil myself. But like I said, now I don't know. Maybe my mind may change later, but I don't think I'm dropping 40 G's on one bag. One big, nice, fancy bag. And I don't even go, that's the thing, I don't go out a lot like that. So where am I going to go to show this bag off? I got 40 G's just hanging in my closet, just chilling. No. So it depends on you, y'all, and your lifestyle, the lifestyle that you want to live. You know what I mean? So, so that's just my opinion, y'all. So comment down below, ladies and gents, because Jen, you may be watching this too. But comment down below and let me know, how do you feel about designer bags? Do you buy big designer bags? Do you spend your last to buy big designer bags? Do you save up to buy designer, not just bags, but designer items and stuff? Do you borrow the money to get these big designer brands? Like, what do you do? How do you feel about designer brands? Let me know in the comments below, because I want to know. I want to know. And how do you feel about this whole back and forth thing about people arguing over a Birkin bag? Like, really, honestly, I didn't know how much they cost. I knew they cost a lot because I see a lot of big influencers buying them, you know what I mean? But when I looked at the price, honey, I was like, I could pay like 5 families rent with this for like 6 months and then some. Okay, so just let me know how you feel about designer brands. Are you someone who has to make sure that whatever you wear is designer brand, or do you not care about designer brands, or you like designer brands but it's not a priority in your wardrobe, I should say? So let me know, y'all. I'm gonna keep this video short and sweet, y'all. So glad to see you guys again. I hope you guys are doing awesome and amazing. I am still on my blue streak, y'all. You know what's so crazy? I started wearing blue hair like 4 months ago. I didn't see a soul with blue hair. Now all of a sudden I see so many people with blue hair. Again, if they were wearing blue hair, you know, before I seen it, hey, but I'm talking about my eyes, what I see in my area. Not everybody and their mama wants some blue hair. It's okay. I mean, nothing wrong with it. I'm just glad I inspire you all. Joke. But it's like, wow, you know how you see a car? Like, say you see, I don't know, a car that you never paid attention to. As soon as you start paying attention to that car, you see it on the parked on the street. You see people driving it. You see it drive by. It's like it's just so crazy how that works. And I know what it's called. I just forgot what it's called at this moment. But it's okay, y'all. My birthday's coming up, so I may rock the blue until December. I don't know what I want to do yet, but I do know I want a nice weave. Might be a nice black and blue one. Who knows? But let me know how you like this style, y'all. I did it myself for the first time. Came out pretty good, but I would do it again. This time I know what I would do differently, but I like it. I like it. I really do like it. But anyways, comment down below. Let me know how you feel about the designer brand names. And yeah, guys, be sure to follow me on Instagram, Octavia Graham Success. And yeah, guys, comment down below and let me know. Anyway, see you guys in the next video. Have an awesome and amazing day. Like my shirt. Cash App. I'll leave my Cash App below too if you want to support the channel. Anyways, guys, bye. I am out.